Women in the Shahnameh, the story of Gordafarid, a woman like a valiant knight and ever famous and unmatched in the fight. Her name was Gordafarid. In the Shahnameh, women are honored as mothers, wives, diplomats and politicians. But Gordafarid stands out as a warrior. Her name, meaning born a heroine, reflects her fearless spirit. She appears in the tale of Rostam and Sohrab as an adversary to the Turanian forces marching against Iran. Gordafarid is the daughter of Gajdaham, a renowned Iranian warrior and the guardian of the White Fortress, Sepid, located between Iran and Tehran. She is one of the courageous lion women, Shirzan in Persian, of Ferdowsi's Shahnameh, symbolizing bravery, wisdom, and defiance. Gordafarid embodies the essence of Iranian women, possessing both the grace of femininity and the fortitude of a champion. Trained in the art of war, she excels in riding, archery, and combat, matching or even surpassing her male counterparts. She is fearless and resolute, never faltering in the face of danger. Her intellect and strategic mind make her an exceptional leader who defies expectations and proves that valor knows no gender. When Sohrab, the son of Rostam and a formidable Turanian commander under Afrasiyab's influence, leads an invasion of Iran, he arrives at the White Fortress and captures its defender. Witnessing this disgrace, Gordafarid is filled with shame. She puts on her battle armor, conceals her long hair beneath a helmet, and rides out to confront Sohrab. Facing the enemy alone, she challenges Sohrab to single combat. Weaving her horse back and forth, she unleashes a hail of arrows before hurling her lance at him. Sohrab's lance strikes Gordafarid's waist, severing her armored belt, but she quickly draws her sword and, deflecting his blow, hacks his lance in two. Determined to capture her, Sohrab gives chase and snatches her helmet, revealing her identity. Only then does Rostam's son realize that he has been fighting a woman. Her hair escaped, her face shone like the sun. How is it that a woman should ride out from the Iranian army and send the dust up from her horse's hooves into the heavens? He exclaimed in amazement. He loosened his lariat from the saddle and threw it, catching her by the waist, and said, "Don't try to escape from me now, my beauty. What do you mean by coming out to fight? I've never captured a prey like you before, so do not try to escape my clutches, and struggle not." He captures and ties her up, but Gordafarid does not lose her composure. Seeing that there was no other way out for her, she uses her intelligence and charm to trick the astonished Sohrab into releasing her. She tells him that their duel is being watched by two armies, and if they see that he'd been fighting a mere girl, they would laugh at him. And now that I have shown my face and hair, the troops will say, "He sent the dust clouds flying and all to fight a girl." 'Twill be a disgrace. However, she promises that if he unties her, they could ride to her castle together, where she would surrender it to him with all its wealth and soldiers, and there would be no need to pursue the war any further. As she spoke, her shining teeth of pearls and bright red lips and heavenly face were like a paradise to Sohrab. No gardener ever grew so straight and tall as cypress as she seemed to be. Her eyes were liquid gold as a deer's. Her brows were two bent bows. You'd say her body was a bud about to blossom. Sohrab agrees, but warns her to keep her word. "For you have seen me on the battlefield. Don't think that you will be safe behind the castle wall. It is not higher than heaven, and my mace will bring it down, while no foe's lance will ever reach me." Sohrab accompanies her to the fort, where the tired and wounded warrior woman is greeted with accolades. Her father is dismayed to see her in such a state, but praises her resourcefulness and courage, calling her a Shirzan, lion woman, the ultimate compliment, and a title that is in common usage in the Persian language, and is used to describe Iranian women who so often exhibit extraordinary courage, resilience, and strength in life. But as soon as she reaches the castle, she slams the gates shut behind her. Going up to the rampart walls, she looks out over at the enemy army and, seeing Sohrab, mocks him and advises him to give up. "O warrior of Turan, turn back. Give up your fighting and your planned attack." She laughed and said to him with a sigh, "The Turks shall find no match from Iran, not I. So it was, our fates were never aligned. Don't let this sorrow trouble your mind. Besides, you're not a Turk, I know your trace, your lineage from a far more splendid race. Put any of your heroes to the test, none has your massive arm and mighty chest. But news will spread that Turan's army's here, led by a warrior who knows no fear. Kavus will send for noble Rostam then, and neither you or any of your men will live for long. I should be sad to see this lion destroy you here. Now turn and flee." Realizing that he'd been tricked, the embarrassed Sohrab goes back to his camp but vows revenge to raze the ramparts to the ground. He pillages the surrounding lands and returns the next morning at dawn to storm the fortress, only to find that the Iranian troops have secretly evacuated. Gordafarid's admonishing words are both wise and prophetic. Ferdowsi evokes a strong attraction between the two warriors, who are equal in beauty and the arts of war, while foreshadowing the tragedy of Sohrab's death at the hands of his as yet unknown father Rostam. Ferdowsi immortalizes Gordafarid as the ultimate heroine, an embodiment of Iranian ideals, beautiful, brave, bold, independent, and unwavering in her national pride. Through her, he paints a portrait of female empowerment, proving that true heroism transcends gender.